Ego. Ego. My name is Mr. Hezekiah Kere. I thank God for this commission. I think today will make my second time of coming to this place. I really appreciate the grace that's in this place. When I saw the place of Papa, but I came from all the Snowbreaker. When I saw his face, I said, this guy that I know, he is a Snowbreaker. And wow, I belittled him. But you guys do not know what you have in this place. No, you don't know. If you know, this place might have been more populated. You don't know. On Sunday, when I came here, I think I was the guest speaker. After when he has spoken, he left. And Papa took the mic and before he handed up, he made two statements. He said, that week, somebody will have a bank alert. And he said, someone also will have a phone call. Immediately, I grabbed those two words because I need money. Same time, I need a job. Because I lost my job years back. I have two kids, two beautiful kids. Wow, I said, God. So after everything, I went to him and I said, I first of all, thank the grace that he came out under Pastor Jeremiah. That man is a man of God. So I have to thank him also too. I told him I had no money to go back to Africa, transport. He said I should wait for him. I waited until he came back and gave me 2,000 naira. But I remember one thing. When I wanted to go for this my job at Beja, I wasn't having money to get those things they asked me to present. So I have to pick up my wife material and give to a woman whom everybody in my area see her as a very strong woman. So the minute she gave me that money and I went and got those things became very, very tough with me in my house. I went to I said, how to feed my family a heart. Very, very difficult. So when Papa gave me that 2,000 naira, I had to pick back a sand here and put it in my hanky. And I have to trek from here to Marine Base. I don't use that money. I said, no, I must break that shame. No, I don't too much now. But by God's grace, I'll bring my family here, my family. So I checked down to Marine Base. Luckily, I met a driver who I know. He now carried me down to Africa. I reached here, said, man, this 2,000 naira was given to me by the pastor, but I will not eat it. I'll use this sand and put in 2,000 naira and I prayed. I said, if this man of God is really called by God, so I give this man this money, let the ego slap her. I went to the woman. It's terrible. Women are very wicked. Very wicked. I gave her the 2,000. She said, no, take this. I said, no. You gave me this money to help me. I'm not getting what I want. Take it back the money. She said, no. I said, take this money. She refuses. And now, I want to lose a lot. My voice became so hard and she took the money from me. I said, it is done. Then I left her. She's in my house. In my house. I said, man, let's go down and pray. And I prayed. I used this name of this commission and prayed. If really God is in this place, as I'm praying, and this man collected this money from me, let every shame be broken in my life. You prayed and you slept last night. The next morning, being Wednesday morning, she now came. No, she was shouting. She now came. People are wondering what happened. She said, no, I have to see Ezekiel. She now came. She said, please, chair pass the scene. I'm going to pass the scene. I said, chair back her. What happened? She showed me her face. It's like, ow. You know this ow? Ow. Praise the Lord. You don't understand. You don't understand. Ow entered the house last night and slapped her. She now fell down and she woke up again. So the next morning she came and hold me and begged me. I said, what you are doing is for the name of the Lord to be glorified. And I said to her, and I left. As she left my house, around after 12, that same Wednesday afternoon, my phone rang. My phone rang. Unknown number. I someone was calling me again. And I picked up the call. It was the manager of Beja. he said, come right now. I immediately looked for somebody and pick up some money and I ran to Port Harcourt. Like, when I went to the gate of the bed, I called him and said, give the phone to the security man. I gave them the phone. They said, usher him. They took me straight to his office. He looked at me and said, how come I've not seen your passport before? I said, I don't know. I don't know. Instantly, I was there with him. They snapped me. Though I gave him my passport, they snapped me. They gave me my ID card. So I should start work instantly. On Sunday, I'll bring the appointment letters and everything. But that's not the testimony. The testimony is the appointment was backdated till April. April. But I forgot because I was hurrying. I wanted to go with my everything. I was hurrying. I said, I want to testify. That's the one I came. So someone was putting on a t-shirt and about the right Ozugbo God. I said, what is the meaning of Ozugbo God? I don't know. So I was so happy. I said, dear God, I've not seen it before in my life. Then I'm standing at the altar of this. I'm standing on this altar, and I'm making a vow. From April down to November is 400,000 naira. I will not use a dime. I will not use a dime. So I do that. Let that job be today for me. Because I've not seen before. I've not seen that kind of thing before in my life. I've not before. From that April date, they're paying me 400,000. I'll bring it back. As once they pay me, I'm bringing my salary down to this place. And my wife and I will come to get a member of the commission.
Alléluia. Ça, c'est un grand témoignage. C'est un témoignage qui touche le cœur. Franchement. Notre frère vient de dire un témoignage qui a touché le cœur. Et franchement, je veux que ce témoignage partout tout le monde entier. Que les gens écoutent ce qui se passe dans la méchanceté dehors. Comment les gens sont méchants. C'était dit, il travaillait à Julius Berger et il a perdu son travail et il ne savait pas ce qui s'est passé avec lui. Il ne connaît même pas ce qui se passe. Il est parti prêter l'argent chez une femme et depuis que cette femme lui a donné l'argent, la vie est devenue très dure avec lui et sa famille. Même pour qu'il mange, c'était très difficile. Même pour qu'il envoie les enfants à l'école, c'était très difficile. Et il a souffert pendant cette année. Et notre pasteur l'a invité ici pour le programme passé. En fait, quand il a vu le poste de notre pasteur Lazarus, il dit qu'il a vu, ça a dit que ce n'est pas le petit Lazarus que je connais au village. Oh mon frère, ma soeur. Il a dit que ce n'est pas le petit Lazarus qu'il connaissait, mais il ne savait pas que Lazarus était vraiment le grand. Il ne savait pas que Lazarus n'est pas le plus petit. Il a vu ça. Lazarus a dit, quand tu pars, quand tu rentres, que le Seigneur va faire une grande chose dans ta vie. Que le Seigneur va toucher ta vie. Que quelqu'un va t'appeler et tu vas eu un appel qui va changer ta vie. Et il a pris cet argent, 2000 naira, et il a mis dans la main de la femme qu'elle a pris cet argent. Et cette femme a refusé. Le diable l'a vu, le Dieu dans Lazarus, et il a refusé. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Le égout a frappé la femme. Égout a sifflé la femme. La femme a couru. Il dit, Ezekiel, s'il te plaît, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Alléluia. Pour couper cette histoire, le même jour, ce n'est pas le lendemain, the same day, not tomorrow, il a eu un appel de la même société qu'il a chassé. Alléluia. Et aujourd'hui, c'est pas même seulement ça. Oh, il dit, tu as eu sa fou. Quel tu as vu? Quel le travail? Au lieu de commencer le travail aujourd'hui, on dit que tu as commencé le travail depuis.
It is a thing of joy to stand here again to testify the goodness of God. I know most of you did not know how it started. and they don't know what God has done. But for me standing here, I thank God that I can stand here like this. At the initial stage, I was coming to this church, I can't stand. Those people who are seeing me, they will know that I cannot stand. Why? Because my ankle, my right leg was off entirely. So there was nothing to hold it. Over 2 years, this thing has been there. I can't walk with this leg. Because of that, I said I was not going to any church again. I refused to go to church. If you come to preach to me, I tell you it's unfortunate. I can't listen to you. Because if there is God, why should things be happening around me like this? So on a very good day, I was moving. I was in my house. I was watching television. I saw Messiland. I saw what he was doing. The next thing I saw around that the man was coming to Int'l Island here. I said, how did he get to Int'l Island? Does he have a church here? I was wondering. So as I was making inquiry, somebody now told me that there is one man that brought that church here. I said, if such a man can bring such man of God here, which means my own problem is solved. And the Spirit of God is moving mightily. So I decided to, nobody called me, I woke up on my own. I don't go to church. If you ask my wife, she will tell you, I sit down in my house. I said, no, let me go and look for this man. I started looking for him for more than 1 week. I could not find him. I stayed in Int'l Island here. At Bishop Elewan Close Church, street. That's where I stayed. I looked for him. They said, where is this man? How can't I see this man? I was bitter and worried. Both of you don't know what you are enjoying. Because using your 2 legs to move, you are jumping. But my prayer is that none of you should experience what I have experienced. Because you are in the right place. If I was here, I don't think I would have experienced what I experienced. But because I came here, God took over the mantle of problem. So like I was telling you, I came, I met the man of God. That day he saw me, said that I should believe that all the problems pertaining this leg has been solved. I said, okay. He brought 1 stone. He said I should put my leg on that stone. He prayed for me on that stone, prayed for the leg, washed the leg, gave me a handkerchief. From that day, I started seeing difference in the leg. Ordinarily, I was afraid to go for surgery because I was diabetic for 17 years. I had diabetes. Anybody who knows what it is, if you have diabetes and you have a wound, sorry, that wound will never go. But when he came, he said, do I know where I said, I know where I am. It's okay, I shouldn't worry. God is going to display it to me. I said, okay. I queued into that prophecy. I started the movement. I didn't use this leg since June. June, July, August, September, October. He was praying for me. Keep coming to my house, praying. He visited me in the church. He visited me everywhere I was. And to my greatest surprise, I went to this surgery. The type of wounds I had, the iron they put in the leg. After the iron, they put another thing. As if I look at that board there, you see some of the pictures. All of them are not there. But all through from when I entered the theater for surgery up to now that I'm standing, the man of God has been around and has been with me. My message is that anybody who is here, come here believing God that there is something here. And you might think nothing is happening here. But by the time you come here with the belief of God, and be sincere to yourself, you will have this breakthrough that I have it. Because this leg, it is only me that has it, and it is me that knows what God has done to this leg through this commission. I've gone to places where I cannot even tell you. I've gone to, let me just tell you the truth, I've gone to Onitsha. I used this leg and went to Onitsha more than 4 or 5 times. But this, if anybody who has traveled know where Onitsha is not here. When I went there, it's a spiritual house, prayers, money, all was spent, but no other. It became even worse. They said, no, people must come and tell you something. Hey, go, there's some, I went to another place, within River State. They brought out nail from the leg. They brought out millipede from the leg. They brought out so many things from the leg. And instead of the leg, to at least let me have relief now. If not, let me not have relief, not any other thing. Still, the leg was like that. And I cannot walk. The ankle was broken entirely. It was broken. It's not that I am the person carrying it, so I know. So I've been to churches because you don't know what you are doing here because you don't know why you're here. But from today, always put in your mind that there is something happening here. Whether you believe it, you don't believe it, you cannot change God. I cannot stop him from working. For those who believe it like me today, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying the belief. If for nothing, I am happy.
Eagle. Action. My name is Mary Bennett. I want to appreciate God for what God has done in my family. It seems like this program, Daddy did it because of me or my family. And Daddy say this period, this month, is a month of thanking God. Say, God, thank you. Just appreciate God. On Tuesday, in short, my husband planning to travel on Monday. They planning to travel on Monday. Since on Monday, he was planning to travel. So after the prayer now, he now decided, say, I will travel tomorrow after morning prayer. So we all came to morning prayer that Tuesday. After the prayer, our daddy called my husband, say, Pastor Bennett, don't travel today. I know that you want to travel. Say, don't travel. So, for me, I said, how did Daddy know that my husband want to travel? I said, God, thank you for this revelation. So, when we went to the house, I now called my husband. I said, Daddy, I beg, you obey this prophecy. Don't travel. As Daddy say, you should not travel. Don't travel. Daddy, my husband say, I've heard you. I will not travel. I will not disobey the voice of God. So my husband did not travel that Tuesday. On Wednesday, he has a phone call. The driver, because since all these days our car is in the mechanic, as they are finishing working the car now, they call him, say he should come and take the car to the house. So we went together to Job. We have already serviced the car, do everything. On our way coming back now, timber market. I said they should drop me so that I will buy some things. We'll go and cook. As they drop me now, they back and wait for me. I enter inside the market. I bought some things. When I came back now, we started moving. Immediately I just entered the car. As the mechanic was driving, my husband said that, see, I am perceive fuel odor in this car. The mechanic say, even him is perceive the same thing. I said, what is happening now? So the mechanic man now say, okay, let me park one side so that I will check what is happening. As the driver parked now, behold, we just hear boom, fire everywhere. I was shouting, God of Eagle Action, where are you? You people should come and help me. Come and help us. Oh, fire everywhere. Before you know, the whole engine side, the bonnet side, burnt to ashes. But if you see the car outside, there is you will not believe that there is fire. But inside the engine, everything burnt to ashes. Around came out. My husband, everybody came out. So I want just to thank this God. You should help me and thank this God and our daddy that if that my husband did not obey that voice of the Lord, he traveled that Tuesday. I don't know what plan happened to my husband on the way. So I just want to give God the glory. People should help me and thank this God. And Daddy, God bless you. God bless you, Daddy. I say, may His name alone be glorified. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Ego. Action. Yes, with too much gratitude in my mind this morning. My name is Mr. Justice Miwe. With too much gratitude in my mind this morning, I want to return all the glory, honor, and adoration to God. 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 2015, I lost my job. Since then, I've been struggling from hand to mouth. I go to my friends seeking for something to feed my family, and all my family, my immediate family was depending on me. The devil just tried the job that I was doing that was providing for me. So, till last year, November, I followed my wife down here. She invited me to the church. The moment from that day I stepped my foot in the church, I see that there is God that is in this church. Since then, God has been so faithful for me. To me, January, I was supposed to fly out outside country. But when I returned back, the devil tried to fight everything that I worked for. I say, I still give thanks to God. July this year, somebody called me for a contract job because I'm a wedding technician. So I was at Bua Group International. So I was doing the work. I'm also a rector. I was climbing up the way I was just walking. An expatriate white man that was called for a job too, he saw my handwork and was so happy with it. He walked up to me that if I will be able to work with him. I said, yes, why not, that I will work with him. He held my hand straight to the office of the HRO and comforted the head office man that he should employ this boy, that this boy knows how to work so much. After the white man left the office, the man asked me to leave his office for no reason. I don't know why. I look up, I say, God, I was just happy because of this man that worked to me. That means God has just answered my prayer. He said, when the man asked me to leave the office, I never bothered him. I was just working. When each day I go there, when they call me, when they have any contract work, I will just do and sustain my family. But September, when we were in church, Daddy was praying. He was saying that he was prophesying that the month of October will not pass anybody by in this church. That his miracle, anybody that does not obtain his miracle in the month of October, that he will not believe that he is the God, he is the man that God has just called. So I was just on my own sitting last week, Wednesday. This same man that asked me to leave his office walked up to me and said that, will you like to work for me? I said, yes, I'll work for you, why not? I'm supposed to testify on Sunday, but I just wanted this thing to be just certified. So on Monday, they processed the paper and I am well employed with a wow salary. God has given us
Ego.
Action.
Ego.
Action.
Ego.
City of Hope and Power.
My name is Juliet Obiajonwa. I am here to testify the goodness of God in my life. Today is my 5th time or 4th time of coming to this church. I was never invited by anybody. I was supposed to be here on 31st night. So before I came back to follow our CSO to church, when I came back, they are gone. I said, okay, maybe God knows why it all happened like this. He said, first Sunday, I must be here. Saturday, I went to tell him that I will follow him to church. He said, really? I said, yes, that I will follow him to church. Just like that, he said, okay. Sunday, I stood up. I bathed my children, prepared them. We start coming to church. So when we got to this place, after the prayers and everything, I went. And that Sunday, my son was very, very sick. He was very, very down, of which I am not supposed to take him out. But I said, no, I will carry this boy like this to church. I carried him to church. So after everything, church closed, I took him to daddy. Daddy saw him. I was praying for him that this hair, he will barb it. I thought it was just, maybe he was joking or something. I never see it as anything. He said this hair, that he will barb it. That after the 14 days prayers, that he will barb it. I said, okay. So we left. We came back the night vigil. He said on Friday, being today, being yesterday, that I should bring him, that he will barb the hair. So you all saw everything that happened today.
Eagle.
Action.
Eagle.
City of hope and power.
When I gave birth to this boy, just 4 days after I gave birth to him, they killed my elder brother. So after then, a woman of God told me that the child I'm carrying is Dada. And me, I never knew anything concerning Dada. He's not in my house, he's not in my family, neither my husband's family. Said no, he was a fine boy. He has hair. I make hair. So every time I plait the hair, I will make sure that it looks good. If I make the hair, one sickness to the another, one sickness to the another, one sickness to the another, every time. Right from when I gave birth to him to his 6th month, just one sickness to the another, until I took him back to that same woman. She said, okay, that I should leave the head. I said, okay, let me put it on a trial. I left the head. Just before the month ends, the whole head twisted. That is how I just left the head.
After that, what happened?
No sickness again.
Praise the Lord. Now, the woman told you, it's a Dada. And I'm saying, this one is not a Dada.
Amen. Hallelujah.
I will cut it.
Amen.
Someone read for me from the book of Judges chapter 16 and play it for me. Judges 16, read from verse 20 to 22. Judges, get the mic, read for me. Judges 16 from 20 to 22. Oh boy, will be fine. I have 3 cases or more than 3 cases. Because he has not started school.
Yeah, I started.
Read.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
And she said, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he awoke out of his sleep and said, I will go out as at other times before and shake myself. And he wist not that the Lord was departed from him. 21. But the Philistines took him and put out his eyes and brought him down to Gaza and bound him with fetters of brass, and he did groan in the prison house.
22, that is my verse.
Howbeit the hair of his head began to grow again after he was shaved.
After he was what?
Shaven.
After he was what?
Shaven.
After we shave this head, it will grow again. Can I hear a louder amen? Amen. After we cut this head, it will grow again.
Amen.
Son, today, as this oil touches your head drops free. Amen. From every power in the name of Jesus. Amen. I anoint your head today. As I cut this head, you will not die. Amen. You will never be sick again. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Miracle worker, miracle worker. Come and do a miracle today. Come and do a miracle today. You are destiny changer. Hey, miracle giver. Oh, come and do a miracle today. You will do a miracle today. Your name is Yahweh. Don't you want a miracle working God? Your name is Yahweh. Everybody lift your voice, say Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. You are God.
I'm very, very happy. Ever since I gave birth to this boy, I've never seen the handsomeness in him. It was just yesterday I saw it. So I'm just happy. I say, may all glory be unto his name forever and ever.